Hey guys, welcome to code tutorial. Today we are going to learn the concept of hooks in React. Like what are hooks, how you can identify that the particular thing is hook, and how we can use the very first and the most important use state hook. Alright, so what are hooks basically? You can say that it is a facility provided by the React that let you hook into the React component. Okay, or in very simple words you can say there are some inbuilt functions given by the React which have some special foundations as well as some special work they will do for you, right? So the very first thing, how you can identify that the particular thing is hook. So every hook start with the word use, like use state, use effect, use reference, all this. Okay, and there are some inbuilt hooks, as well as you can create your own hooks also. Okay, so the topic that we are going to cover in this lecture is the use state hook, which technically used to maintain the state of your component or to change the state of your component. Let us see how, and you will understand it by practical. So let us go to our VS Code. Alright, so this is our VS Code, and till now we worked with these components, you can see, okay, in which we worked with the props, functions, how we can use the simple if inside the React project, and we are going to use the things in more details. But before that I need something which will means let it will allow me to take the values from the text box, and I can work with the user input, right? So for that let me create a component with the name, say use state one dot yeah, use state example dot days. Okay, so this is the one, and let me give the name export default function. Name is use state eg brackets. That's it. Over here I am saying, suppose I have a variable username is equal to John, and as I already told you how to use the console, so I am showing the value of username on console as well. All right, and from here let us use the return, and from return what we will return a JSX fragment in which you will write h1 and say welcome, and the whatever is the value of username. Okay, save it, and let us add our this component to the app component. So for that let me comment the previous sections. All right, so all these things are comment. Now I need to import which component? Use state eg. Save it. I already start the application, otherwise the first time it will take a lot of time. So let us go. Now you can see welcome John, and even I print the same on the console also. So let us right click, inspect, and we will check inside the console section over here. So you can see John, right? Now let me do one thing, that what I want, I will create a button, and when the user click on the button I want to change the name from John to Maria. Okay, so over here let us create a button input type is equal to button, and value is equal to click here. Okay, as I already explained you how you can handle the React events. So for that I am going to create an arrow function over here. Say const change name. is equal to some function is equal to, and over here I am saying that set the value of uname to Maria. Okay, and over here set console.log, same thing, uname. All right, and for our readability, let me concatenate it with inside change name function. Okay, and now I want to use this function on the on click event of the button. So I am going to use the react handler on click, and over here you will give the name of the function only. Don't give these brackets, otherwise it will run it at the loading time of the button itself. So save it. Now when the user click on the button, that change name function function will get called. Let me clear it. By default, first time it came. Now when I click, you can see inside change name function and the name is Maria, right? But over here it is John only. Let me reload the page. First time the name is John, right? So the on the console it is coming John. See, on the console it is coming John, where and here also it is coming John, right? After that what I do, when I click on the button, it will call this particular function. The value of the variable changed to what? Maria, and the message on the console is coming with the name Maria. But if you observe, the value of uname inside h1 is same. Okay, so this is the issue when you use the simple variable. Okay, what we are saying that in React our component or our web page will not render again and again and again, means its view is fixed. Now we need to define manually that for this particular thing, please re-render my view. Okay, because what it is doing, it is doing the calculation, but it is not re-rendering your view. Alright. So in order to do this kind of things, we can say what we need to do. We need to maintain a state inside a component. And for that particular concept, React give you the facility of use state hook. Okay. So how you can use the use state? Let us comment this one only. And over here, very first thing you will create with the name constant. You can change its value, but it will come with the constant. Very first thing is the name of state that you are going to use as a variable. So uname. And second is the name of the function which will change the value of state. So say set uname is equal to, you need to write use state. Okay, when you press enter, it will automatically import use state from React. Okay, and inside the brackets, give the initial value, whatever you want to give, number, string, array, JSON object, anything you can give. All right. So over here, and let us print uname. Now what is the thing? You cannot change the value of state like this. Okay, this is not acceptable. Let us try. If I save it, go to the page, click on the button. What it is saying? Assignment to the constant variable. As you can see over here, I type the keyword constant, and constant is something that you cannot change. Okay, so this is the concept of state. In order to change its value, they have inbuilt a functionality that what was the name I give? Set uname is the function, and whatever value you will pass inside it will get changed with to your state, that is the uname. Okay, let us see now. So this is the one. First time the name is John on the console, John on the web page. When I click, It's a Maria inside the function and Maria over here also. Okay. See, over here, what is the thing? Set uname Maria. Alright. So I hope this is clear. Means the value of the uname will get changed to Maria and it will get reflected over here also. Alright. So I hope this is clear. Let us reload it one more time. John, click here, Maria, Maria. Okay. And again, when I click over here, then it will come the same thing with Maria, Maria and the same output basically. What you need to do now is, let me explain you one more thing. We will remove this console section. And now what I want that every time I want to get the name from the user. Okay. So over here I am saying that that is what the input is and simply type is equal to text and what I want to do is the on change event means whenever the value of this particular thing is changed over here take the brackets pass anything over here say e. So over here e will do what, it will give you the value of the particular element and then we want to call what, change name function or simply use set uname and pass the value. So e dot target dot value. Okay, save it. So over here you can see every time I am typing something it is doing what, the state will get changed. Say John, again Maria, because for every key press event the value will change, like now Maria, now. So now the value is M. If I type J, so the value change to J. O value change to Joe, H and N similarly. So for every key press event it will work because your value is getting changed. Okay. If you want that don't change it on the every change. So over here you can see one more event we have is called on blur. Save it and let us check now. Reload the page. And now let me give some name. Sorry, it's reloading. You see code. Okay. And I will click outside of this text box. So now the focus is lost from here and this particular event is called on blur. Okay. So this is how you can use the thing. Alright. So for your task, what you need to try is take two text box and maintain two different states in them, first name and last name. And on the click of the button, you are going to set a new full name, okay, and update the value of full name to the combination of first name and last name. All right. So I hope this is clear. You need to do the lot of practice for the same. Okay. So this is a simple example but very useful, because by using this we can take the value of text box. Other options we also have, but this topic should be very clear. Okay, so this is what the state is: to maintain a particular value inside the component, and we want to re-render our view section based on that particular value. At that time we use state. Normal variable value will get changed, but your view will not get render again. Very simple thing. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you. Please complete your task and comment. Thank you.